Yeah. Okay, now we are on. Okay, guys, good morning to you. All right. Today is the 7th of May, Friday. Today, right, the Dow Jones has reached 34,500. All right, congratulations to those people who went long. I'm sure Uncle Aru went long. All right, are you ready for the big one? Now, the thing is this, wow, I don't really quote this, but I'm going to tell you guys that, right, seriously, really, in my opinion, as a trader, I'm informing you guys that those who are long position, okay, do consider to put a SWL right now, okay? That means that, right, I'm not saying that the market will sell off. I'm just saying that the Dow Jones has reached the level that I mentioned, 34,500, all right? Do you all remember that? If you remember that I did say that, right, either the Dow Jones is going to go down, right, by 500 points. If not, you go up by 500 points. And the level that I specifically gave was 34,500. Okay, if you think that you remember this, all right, can you keep it spot on for me? If you think that, nope, Cal, you never say that, they say, Cal, you didn't say that, okay? All right, let's just wait for your response, okay? 34,500 was what I mentioned a couple of days ago, and I even draw it out for you guys. If you remember that, please key the word spot on. If you think that now I'm bullshitting you guys, or you think that no, I never said that, then you say no, Cal, you didn't say that. Okay? All right. If you remember this, just key the word spot on, or just say yes, I remember. That would be excellent for me. Right. Thank you guys. So that means that you guys remember what I said, right? Okay. Congratulations to those who went long. For those who went short, I hope that you heard me yesterday. I was very specific. I was very clear. I mentioned that hedge your position first. It's not that we are wrong. It's just that the market itself is not ready yet. I tell you that, okay, yesterday, correct or not? Okay, all right. Now, the thing is this, okay? The thing is this. I want all of you who are long in the market to consider to put an SWL somewhere around 34,400 or 300, okay? Why? Because I believe that, okay, in about 3 days to 4 days time, we might see a peak somewhere, okay? I repeat myself once again, about 3 trading days from now till then, okay, 3 to 4 maximum, all right, we could see a peak somewhere there, all right? Now, again, I'm not speculating that there is going to be a big drop, but I believe that, right, based on my technical aspect here, the chart that I always draw and the PTP knowledge that I share, I strongly believe that, right, in about 3 to 4 days time, we may see a peak somewhere around here. Okay, so that's why I want you guys to take note of this and ready for the big one. A big one maybe is a sell, or maybe just get out of money and then just enjoy. All right, just enjoy itself. Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. Thank you guys. Hope you remember this. Okay, all right. So now it's 9:07. I know I'm going to be near the Hong Kong market opening. I'll go back to that very shortly. All right. So why do I want to say that itself, right? You must understand the role of Federal Reserve first to start off this morning. All right. Let me explain to you through a video once again. All right. Let's watch this.
Fair to say you simply flooded the system with money.
Yes, we did. That's another way to think about it. We did.
Where does it come from? Do you just print it?
We print it digitally. So we as a central bank, we have the ability to create money digitally, and we do that by buying treasury bills or bonds or other government guaranteed securities, and that actually increases the money supply. We also print actual currency, and we distribute that to the Federal Reserve banks.
Fair to
Okay, you heard that right. That is the role of Federal Reserve, and very simply put, they print, and they really print, and they admit that is how it is, and that is how it works in the financial market. So this is very important element later on when I'm going to share with you guys about what I see in the market and also the technical aspect of this. So stay tuned to all the way until the very end of today's MAO. All right, okay, let's continue. All right, so in case I was just worried that you guys missed it, right? I did draw this, and I tell you guys, the last 11 to 12 days, we do see a very important consolidation. And based on the technical aspect, we're going to see that if the Dow Jones doesn't break 33,845 or the TSCB level at 33,810, the Dow cannot come down. Second number I gave to you was 34,000. I say if the market is to break above 34,000, it will go to 34,500. I gave a specific level, and that was where the Dow went yesterday. All right. So that is really clear that this was mentioned, and we will now need to do the other side of it. I'll explain to you why in the technical aspect later on in the MAO. Okay. This is going to be very exciting, guys. It's going to be very cool. If you are trading in the Dow Jones or you are involved in some of the stock portfolio, this MAO really will help you a lot, okay? So I just caught this quote from someone. It's, I think, a businessman. I like it, and I just want to put it in, okay? Mission without vision is hallucination. All right, I think that's a pretty good one. All right, now apparently this is a very quick cartoon. I changed my process and am now using the data. All right, so apparently now Federal Reserve is saying that, right? Look, end of the day is that we are using the data. The data is showing that the employment data are going up. So we just need to stay on with it, even though inflation is not a key concern. So things are not bad. In fact, they are good. Okay, so that is what it's saying. So now, to me, the Federal Reserve now is something like this. Take a look here yourself, guys. What do you see here? Tell me, what do you see here yourself? What do you see in this picture? All right, different people have different views. So I'm sure you guys have a different view too. All right, so tell me your also view when you see this picture, okay? All right, I'll wait for you first. I'll wait for you. Thank you, Colin, for updating us about the Dow Jones. I take a look at the Dow now. Yeah, indeed, the Dow has just went to the high level. Okay. Indeed, now is that okay? What do you think, guys? What do you see in this picture? Those who are driving, please do not participate. Please do not do that. Okay, be careful. Okay, safety first. We can handle, Michael. Okay. Okay. Federal want to catch the fat man. Yeah, Pius and Arun playing on the swing. So who's Arun? Okay, all right. Okay, so I think that Federal is there to catch you. You will not let you fall. Okay, correct. Okay, indeed. So when I see this picture, it's all right. It's not impossible. Cynthia, good one. Testing gravity, Anthony. Okay, anyway, well, thank you guys for contributing, and this is a good laugh. Okay, anyway, this is really incredible. This you can see that, right? This guy, fit, lean, and definitely should be strong enough, right? But the problem is that this is a very big guy, okay? Very big guy. So, well, we won't know what actually happened after that, but definitely I know one thing, this could be adding a lot of stress to this guy here. So yes, indeed, to me, okay? This is the Federal Reserve. Okay, this is the Federal Reserve. And this one is the gigantic market. Okay, this is the market. Now, we all know that the market now, we have talking about liabilities, talking about the total liabilities is in trillions of dollars, okay? But still, this market really need the Federal Reserve help. And every day, Federal Reserve is doing all the help. Now, I will show you why do I say that later on, okay, through example. But this is what I actually see right now. All I can say is this, guys. All right, we make money on the long side. Now we also need to protect, because it will be very crazy to actually, let your money, disappear. All right, that's a very crazy thing to do. So do make sure that you put your SWL and ensure that you do that. Okay. So just do me a little favor, guys, to flood this whole group chat. Can you key SWL right now so that we can have a screenshot here to say that, guys, Cal did mention that to put SWL. Okay, can you do that? Okay. All right, Jerry, biting more than one can chew, okay? Okay, I'm gonna write it down for you guys. I want the rest of you to do that for me too. Okay, put SWL on long positions, okay? Just put first, okay? I'm not implying anything here, guys. Do not say that I imply anything here. I'm just informing, okay? That's my job here as your trainer every single day. All right, let's look at the Hang Seng right now. Hang Seng open sold, China A50. Okay, China A50, interestingly, just only gap up a little bit. Okay, that's something that I expected that. Okay, so Hang Seng day chart. Well, Hang Seng, you saw a very powerful resistance at the MA30. Wow, incredible. Look at it, how perfect it is. Once it breached past there, it pulls back, it was a sell immediately. So today, apparently, it's the same number and 28,727 for the Hang Seng. And the MLP today will be upgraded to here. That is somewhere at 28,579. All right, so that is the market for today. Hang Seng will open up very soon. Well, I do expect a gap up first. Then, well, you will see whether I think there should be some follow through buy up. That is for sure, in my opinion. Okay, let's take a look right now. Hang Seng will open in about 20 seconds time. Hang Seng will likely gap up. Yeah, and probably to test again that all-time high. I mean, sorry, the yesterday high. Okay, 5 seconds to go. Let's do it. Okay, Hang Seng gap up at 28,703. Yesterday closed at 28,620. Well, it's a little bit lesser than I expected because it's only up at 80 points. Okay. Now the KSI is actually red in color. Do note the KSI is red in color. So I suspect that there will be some profit taking. All right, there will be some profit taking instead. I suspect that there will be some profit taking. So all I can say is this: if the Hang Seng fail to stay above the OP, there should be some profit taking. It may come down to to cover the gap. All right. Now, of course, if the Hang Seng goes up, it will be going towards the 28,939. But I say because of the KSI is red in color, the probability of that happening is not so high. Okay, so you understand my point here. So this is what I'm seeing right now on the Hang Seng, and it seems to be in a way happening right now. Okay, it seems to be happening right now. Okay, so this is what is happening on the Hang Seng. Let's cross back quickly to the China A50. Okay, China A50 is climbing up a little bit, so that seems to be some chance of going up. So we're just going to wait there for a while. Now, China A50, the MA30 was, yesterday it hit the MA30 and we saw it went up past above it. Then after that, don't know why it pulled back down. So now today it's going to be critical. The MA30 still is going to be a very strong resistance for the Chinese market at 17,150 range. All right. So Hang Seng now is picking up a little bit of strength, a little bit. Let's take a look. Yeah, it's climbed back up above OP. So, well, let's take a look right here. This is the 15-minute chart, sorry, 5-minute chart. So as long as Hang Seng stays above OP, we should see this number first, and that's 28,795. Okay, that's the number that we're looking at. All right, if the market really goes down, do note there's a stack right here. There's a stack right here at 28,517. All right, that's a stack. This is actually a KTR -2 and pivot 2 stack. All right, so when the stack happens, right, that means that it's going to be like a magnet. All right, only if the market goes below OP, then the probability will that happen. Okay, so if later on, if the market do go down to break below KTR -1, then this phenomenon may happen. Okay, only if it goes below KTR -1. Okay, so this one, you must take note of that. You cannot say that, oh, KL, can I sell now and aim there? No, you can't do that. The market had to do a CCYR and break below KTR -1 first, then the probability to go down to 28,517 then is high. All right, so that is something that you must take note. You can just come in and just sell randomly. That is totally wrong, okay? All right, so that is the Hang Seng for now. And I go back to A50 again. So A50 is rising up a little bit. So there seems to be some positiveness in the market. So overall, it's still okay. All right. So that is the Hang Seng at the moment. Yes, indeed, Colin. Yesterday, the Hang Seng, the China A50 rejected the MA. Yeah, indeed. Yesterday, yeah, indeed. Okay, let's see what happened today. Okay, let's go back to my MAO sharing. Okay, done with this swing. All right, so later on itself, right, in the second part of the MAO, there will be something that I want to share with you critically, is about what I saw yesterday. Now, of course, we know that the Dow Jones went up to all-time high. We also saw the Nasdaq recovered. But do you know that certain sectors in the entire market itself is not really performing? And that is something that I don't like. When you see something like this as a seasoned trader, you know that, right, this is actually a telltale sign. So hold on, guys. If you are trading in the Forex market, you're trading in the Dow Jones, you really want to hear me for the second part of the MAO. So please stay on, all right? If you think that, nope, Cal, I don't want to be negatively, I don't want to be in a negative zone, I want to be positive, I want to make money in the market, for the long method, said, okay, fine, you don't join in, okay? So I'm informing you, all right? So again, every morning I will make this effort to basically motivate all of you guys. My goal is to be filthy rich. Obviously, right? I think this is what everybody goes. But the word filthy rich means what? Okay, rich in knowledge, rich in adventure, rich in laughter, rich in health, and rich in family. All right. I think yesterday Cynthia basically gave us a very good quote to basically motivate all the triple T's. All right. And apparently it's all right. You know, all the triple T's were very, very motivated. Thank you, Cynthia. Once again, Sister Cynthia, you are such a lovely person. Bless you, right? Okay. So the thing is this, as long as you are rich in this manner, it's all right. It's cool. Rather than you are multi-billionaire and you live unhappy. I think basically we can see quite a few of them. All right, so just because you took longer than others doesn't mean you fail. All right, I think this is something that you must understand. Yes, indeed, every morning we see Cynthia, we see Arun, they're posting great profits. But before you even envy them and say that, wow, they're different life, think about this. They are a very seasoned trader. They have been trading for quite a while. So for them to reach this stage itself, right, it's not wrong. In fact, it's something called progress. So don't worry if you're just starting new. Don't worry if even you're older now but you just started new or you're still not making it. Try to tune around your psychology, your mindset. All right, I'm pretty sure one day you will reach the level like Cynthia, Arun, or even M Trader. Seriously, all right, I believe that will happen one day. Just tune to it. All right, guys? Cool? Okay, all right. So that is what I want to share with you every day. I want to inspire you. I want to motivate you. Okay. So before we start this morning, once again, disclaimer as usual. I give you 5 seconds right now to read through this quick one. And after that, if you're staying on, that means you have already acknowledged this and you have indemnified me. All right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, thank you. All right, let's continue. Okay, now this is the first thing about Cathie Wood stock. All right, I told you guys 111. I told you guys 111. Oops. Hold on. Okay, I told you guys 111. Here. 111 is a very important level for the stock. Because every time when Cathie Wood ARK Innovation come to 111 level, usually it will rebound, right? But unfortunately, yesterday, Cathie Wood stock, this one, the ARK Innovation went below 111. You can see that. And there was some selling. And this is not a good sign. Like I repeat myself, this is an ETF, all right? And if the market doesn't like what is happening right now, there'll be more and more redemption. And with more redemption, meaning, right, they had to sell more stocks. Not the ETF stocks, it's those stocks they've been holding. That is a good and bad about ETF, okay? So what is happening right now is that there is a bit of problem right here for Cathie Wood at the moment, all right? Not against her. I told you guys I'm not against her. I'm just worried for her, in fact. Okay, you can see right now, ARK is down by 30% from its high. Is it time to sell? So people are getting worried. And when the Dow is swimming upwards, right, the ARK is actually sinking. And that is another very dangerous sign because you must understand this. ARK Innovation carries a lot of money, loads of stuff, okay? All right. Okay, indeed, Colin, thank you for updating us that the stock in ETF dies 5% on average. And that is my reason why am I also watching all her stocks. In fact, all her stocks that she's holding right now, right, it's all in my list and of course in the short list. So all I can say is that, right, if you want to be a smart trader, you need to look out for blood in the water because that is where the sharks will come in, all right? So that's the first reason why I want you to be very careful because last year it was her that brought the entire Nasdaq in the way up, all the craziness in the market. So always I believe in this, the thing that started it will be the one that ended it. And obviously it's all right, this is going to be a very important thing here. Everyone is watching her. So as long as Nasdaq recovers, fine. No one will say anything. But if the Nasdaq do continue to fall, like what I mentioned yesterday, then we have a problem. Okay, so this is the reason why I want you to take notice of ARK Innovation as a guiding light for this market. All right, now why is that so? Because remember this, she went in very ferociously buying into Coinbase. Now we all know that Coinbase, I already said this many times, avoid this counter. Why did I say that? I told you guys a very simple way to do IPO trading. I share this with you. I mean, I'm probably one of the generous. Okay, generous, not in money, generous in terms of helping traders in the market with my experience. All right, I told you guys during IPO day, as long as the day of IPO, once the market close, that closing price will be the key pivotal point. Now, obviously, IPO day, there's no chart to refer to, nothing. Fundamental is all right, it won't be really seen until much later. So the best way to look at it is look at the closing price of the IPO day. Right, so on the day of IPO, all right, we saw this Coinbase, all right, close a certain area, right? As long as the market stays below the IPO price, I mean the so-called closing of the IPO price, avoid this counter. Right, remember this? If anyone remember that I said this about that, all right, please say remember, REM. If you remember that I did mention that as long as the market closes, on IPO day, the closing price is a pivotal point, and following through the next few days or weeks, as long as the market stays below the closing price of the IPO closing day price, the market will not be favorable for buying, if you remember that. Okay? Remember that? Okay, good. Jimmy, remember. Philip, Allison, Anthony, you guys remember. Excellent, guys. I don't know whether the rest remember or not. Okay, anyway, my point is this, my friends. Very, very simple. This stock, don't touch. Now, I know one day it may bottom. I don't know when it will bottom, but just don't touch first, okay? Until, if you really want to be very safe your investment, then of course you can wait for it to go above the closing price of the IPO day, then to be safe, all right? You can do a back test, all right? I'm sure some of you guys are stock players, right? You go and find the latest Singapore IPO. You take the closing price of the day and you draw a horizontal line across, you will see the magic. Simple, freebie, all right? I just want you guys to think about it, okay? Now, of course, you may say, Kel, how long would this last? Usually about 6 months. Because why? 6 months later, most of the company CEOs will start to be able to sell shares and stuff like that, right? So normally this so-called, this special line is meant for 6 months, okay? All right, if you want to use this to market this, please put royalty for me, okay? Say that it Kel taught me that, okay? All right, cool. Thank you very much. Okay, so that is why I'm not that comfortable with Coinbase. And you can see now the market is getting concerned too. What's happening to the Coinbase stock? All right, Coinbase, is it because the cryptocurrency competition is heating up? Yes, indeed. I did mention to you, Coinbase fundamental is okay, but the problem is that, right, there's a lot of competition. And the competition, obviously, everybody has slashed prices to get this up. So that is the reason why I'm not that comfortable with Coinbase back then from the very first day. But of course, Cathy Wood is, way above me, right? So she says that it's a good buy, and she's been buying and been buying and buying. But the problem is the stock keep on coming down. So her losses is actually, increasing as the day goes by. That is the reason why, again, I'm saying that I'm quite concerned with the Up Innovation ETF, okay? All right, before we go back, continue, let's look at Hang Seng, a quick one now. China A50 is trading higher. Hang Seng is trading higher too. Good, good, good. All right, Hang Seng, where are you? All right, Hang Seng is trading a bit higher right now. It's going towards the KTR +1 level. So that it should be the level to go at 28,795 level. All right, Dow Jones is also trading above OP. That's also okay. So let's continue with that. Okay. Now, tonight is NFP. Okay, tonight's NFP. Now, I really would want to actually conduct an NFP session today, but because we actually have Mother's Day celebration on Saturday, then obviously tomorrow we have the problem, right? Tomorrow onwards, we can only have 5 people in social gathering. Okay, so no choice, we have to move the celebration to today. So which means tonight I will not be there or be busy. I can still look at the market here and there, but I can't conduct the NFP live. So I'm very sorry for this. I hope that you can accept my apology. And also in advance, I wish all the great mothers, all the mothers, happy Mother's Day in advance. Okay, you guys are really the top there itself. All right, fathers, I wish you next time. Okay, okay. The thing is this NFP. So with NFP today, I have informed the TTT not to trade today. So the TTT will not be trading the Bitcoin. They won't be trading the other markets today. So they're going to take a rest today, because normally an NFP day, I will inform everyone here today, as usual, that don't trade today. If you can, go slow. All right, if not, don't trade, take a day off. Because during NFP day, the market will have some initial movement first. Then after that, the whole entire afternoon, usually it goes slow. But of course, again, who knows, may change, right? But nonetheless, itself, right? Today, in my opinion, take a break, okay? Take a break, relax yourself, okay? Watch NFP, enjoy it. Now, today, we do expect that the jobs will pop 1 million, okay? And it's very positive here, very, very positive. It seems like if the market don't reach 1 million, it's ridiculous, it's crazy. So my personal view is this: it will likely hit 1 million, likely 1.0 something. All right, but then again, the question is this: okay, we hit 1 million, what's next then? All right, because everybody now is expecting 1 million, and it's because consumer coming in, a lot of people doing that. Okay, thank you, Arun. I guess how much you do that. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Today is Judy's birthday. Judy, remember Judy? Every time Super Tuesday, you hear a laughter, right? That's her. Okay. Right. Once again, Judy, on live right now, I wish you a great, happy birthday to you. Your love, support, care, and concern for the entire TWB family has always been there. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure that you'll be blessed, your family will be blessed, and you guys will be happy always. Okay. All right. So for today, the expectation is that. So the question is this. Hold on. Sorry. If there's expectation, the market expect deliveries. And if the market fail to deliver, or the market get a bit concerned about the delivered, then we have a problem. Then we will have a problem. Okay, so that's why I say today, go slow. Put your SWL, okay? Now, that is why I'm very concerned. Look at it. Look at the way the dollar came off yesterday. That is the reason why the gold went up, okay? So why did the dollar go down so much yesterday? Is it because they know something? Is it because they know that, the data? I don't know. I'm not going to speculate this, but it seems that, right, the ADP numbers was high. So the ADP numbers was high. The unemployment numbers was good. So the question is this. It can't be NFP is bad. So the NFP is supposed to be good. Then why is the dollar coming down? So the only one reason to that is, you heard me earlier, the video, is because someone is printing a lot of money and causing the dollar to actually happen like this, okay? So as long as the Federal Reserve is around the corner, it's going to be impossible for the market to come down. So the only thing is, only when the Federal Reserve speaks and say that, you know what, we must really relook at this, then things may happen. So that is the reason why, incredibly, all right, this federal official, not chief, federal official warns about potential for significant decline in asset prices as valuation climbs. Now, this is something not expected, okay? Because this guy, all right, Brainerd, she's saying that, right, currently now the market is, the rising prices is actually an increasing trend. All right, of course, we have seen this many times. Many times when Federal Reserve say that it's okay and things is okay, some of the official will come out and say something like this. The market get a bit jittery, but eventually the market go higher. Why? Because could it be just part of the whole show? Or is it because Federal Reserve want to show that who's boss? Or what? Now, 2 days ago, I was telling you guys that, this Janet Yellen make a boo-boo, right? Okay, she made a mistake in her saying, and then after that, what happened? She came back in again and said, no, she didn't mean that. So I was telling myself this, okay, if she do that, and if I'm a Federal Reserve chief, what will I do? I will likely expect that there's some bears selling, and I will make sure that this bear regret, and I also want to try to cover this lady's issue by pushing the market higher. And that's why I mentioned to you that that's the reason why I got this inclination that the Dow will go higher, and indeed it really happened. So now the question is this, but you look at it on another way, is that, right, apparently now, right, on the flip note, okay, you see Janet Yellen say something already, and now another official say something. It's like they're now basically covering their backside and telling you that, hey, we did say something, but you make your own guess. So that is the reason why I want to tell you guys to be very careful and put your SWL in place, okay? So this is, you can see the very clear, this US futures inflation gauge and the 10 years inflation expectation, and we can see it's actually moving right now. All right, so apparently, yes, indeed, the Federal Reserve is still expecting this to happen, but no, not now, immediate. So the high asset price in part reflects the continued low level of the Treasury yields. Now the yields went down to 1.6% and lower. So again, the question mark is, how can the inflation be going up through the roof when yet the yields is going down? It doesn't make sense. There's only one answer to this, is because someone is buying a lot of bonds to pressure the yields down. So as long as the Federal Reserve keep on doing this, there's no way the market can come down, unless the whole episode, the whole thing is that they're trying to let people get out. So that is the reason why later on the second part of MAO, I really want you guys to stay tuned, because I think that, right, they are doing this thing. They are actually letting people getting out. Yeah, they are letting people getting out of this market. So let me explain more to you in the second part of MAO, okay? All right. So we have today we have the Friday, we're going to have our Alibaba group. They're going to have their earnings, and Chevron. Now Chevron, I expect the earnings to be good. I expect Chevron earnings to be good. Alibaba, maybe, maybe not. All right. So because of the end financial saga, so we don't know about this. But overall, it's all right. Okay. Today, again, it's more to the NFP. That is more important. And look at it. Yesterday, the jobless claim came out to be 498,000. It's still high. Honestly, it's still very high, but it's actually lower than the forecast, and that's why the market so-called buy into it. And now this is pure bullshit. You know why? The news came out at 8:30 p.m. Singapore time, and from 8:30 p.m. all the way to even 1:30 a.m., the market hardly moved. It was only the last hour when the Dow just rocketed all the way, as if that, right, they must buy something, all right? It's just like telling you the whole day you don't buy, and the last hour you don't mind buying higher. Come on, it cannot be done by anybody unless it's algorithm trading, and obviously it's because someone is making it happen. All right, so today is all right. The forecast for the NFP majority is looking at about 980,000, but the market is expecting 1 million. So anything below 1 million, market will be right surprised. Anything above 1 million, okay. But anything above 1.2 million, example, then the market will get to, hey, you know what, a bit too much already. And that is where things happen. All right, so watch out for this today, 8:30 p.m., 8:30 p.m. Singapore time. Watch out for this, okay? Non-farm payroll. It's going to be very big. Let's watch it, okay? All right, cool. All right, so you can see this is what happened in the Dow Jones entire day. It was just basically sideways for a long while, right? Initially went to the new all-time high, then it came back down again, and only the last hour we saw the Dow Jones went ballistic. All right, look at it, the way it just amplified, just go all the way up. Now, what actually could have happened, as I mentioned earlier, is something like this. Let me just show you my idea. First of all, the market pressure it down. Okay, you can see that. Then after that, it got a base. Then what happened? Someone must have triggered the buy, and of course, all the algo came in and also buy. Now, algo, how it works is very simple. You buy, I buy. You buy more, I buy even more. That is how the algo works recently, and that is what I'm very concerned, because you see, you buy, I buy. You buy more, I buy even more. Right? Got an idea now? So later on, if there's someone selling, I sell, you sell more. Okay, I sell more. All right, you sell more, I'll sell even more. So that is what is going to happen later on, but not now. Okay, but I'm just informing you. Again, I say this once again, how things happen, how things starts will be how it ends later, right? What goes around comes around. So that is the reason why I want you guys to remember this, because we know the market is scaling up very fast, but the flip side can be also equally nasty. So really later on, I will talk to you more on the technical side, and pay attention, right? All my students, you must pay great attention, okay? All right, so that is the Dow Jones. So Dow Jones jumped 300 points to hit another record close ahead of the key April jobs report. Now, the thing is this, every day I do this reporting. So I observe how the writer writes. But this time around, when the writer writes this, I realize that it doesn't cover any stock. Now, basically, it shows that, right, the Dow Jones added 319 points, and the S&P went up, Nasdaq reversed course, okay, gain. All right, it was because of the better jobless claim. This, I tell you, is bullshit, because the market really didn't move, okay? And after that itself, right, okay, you realize that they did not cover that the usual. Now, normally they will cover which stock go down, where it is, but yesterday totally didn't talk about it. It just basically go round and round on the NFP, all right? They just talk about NFP, talking about, you know, the losing streak has been broken and stuff like that. So basically that was where I get my concern, because normally there's template to report. When they actually remove themselves from the template, right, that is where I get a bit concerned, okay? So nonetheless, I'm just informing you guys that everybody now is looking at a much higher number today on NFP, and if the market doesn't deliver, right, there's going to be a problem. Okay, now before we go into the Dow once again, let's check the market. Okay, there is the Hang Seng has touched the KTR brilliantly. Okay, touched KTR +1 level. Okay, touches it. All right, it came out earlier to down the OP, but there's no color change. Can't do anything. Now it's going up. China A50. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, this is not good. Okay, let's go deeper. Look at it. Oh my God. Look at the MA30. Oh God. Look at it. No good. No good. No good. Okay, why do I say no good? Think about this. The Dow Jones is up by 300 points, all-time high, and the China A50 is not even budging. This is not good, right? So I'm going to say that, right, likely China will be going down later. All right. Now, I may not be 100% correct, but I suspect that this will happen. And of course, if China A50 goes down, Hang Seng will also go down. All right, so watch the China A50 on the side, and I'm informing you this is not good because you can see very clearly there's again another form of resistance at the MA30, and this is not the first time already. This is the second time, third time. All right, this is the third time in a row. We see that not good. Okay, I repeat, not good. Okay, moment. Sorry, just give me a short moment. As you know what happened, right? I'm doing something. Yeah. Okay, so that is my view on China A50 and Hang Seng. All right, and then it's coming down a little bit already. Okay, so let's just continue. All right, so on the media side or the mainstream media, well, everything looks okay. All right, there's something to watch out for. The vaccine makers continue to sell. That's something interesting. Okay, and you see, market rallies mask growth woo. Okay, so you see that, hey, how come they're reporting all this? Quite interesting to watch. Okay, that's something that's why I want to inform you. Okay, but then again, not important. Let's just look and recap what happened yesterday. Let's just go through this once again. Everybody just remember. First of all, yesterday opening price and the pivot 2 is so near. Okay, in fact, yesterday opening price was 34,213. The pivot 2 was 34,214. So which means that if the market stays below OP, it's a sell. But because the KSI is green in color, it's going to be tough. But if the market goes above the P2, that means any color change that happened on the pivot will be watched, must be watched. And obviously, if the KSI green, then tell me, everybody, live right now, you went through 3 simulations with me, most of you, in fact 4 plus the online version. All right, which color change should you be emphasizing on? If the market crossed back above the pivot 2, and there's any color change that happened on pivot 2, with the KSI green, which color change would you be looking out for? Would it be CCRY or CCYR? Please key your answer right now. I have 91 of you here. If I don't see 20 answers, I won't continue. Okay? Okay, Philip has answered. I won't say his answer. All right, Allison has answered. Anthony has answered. Carl has answered. All right, 4. Cynthia 5. Eileen 6. Okay, how about the rest? I don't see 20. I won't continue. Okay, Jerry. Okay, 7. Eddie 8. John 8, 9. Benedict 10. Michael 11. Mandy 12. Mary 13. Jimmy 14. Christopher 15. Okay, still I don't get 20. I won't continue. Daniel 16. Okay, 4 more to go. How about the rest? Richard, thank you for participating, Richard. All right. Kauza, thank you. Jasmine, and one more. Who will be the number 20? Let's take a look. Oh, Kenneth, you are number 20. Okay, all right. CCRY. Yeah, CCRY. We went through many simulations. We went through many try. I mean, telling you guys this. When the KSI is green and if the market do any form of color change, focus on CCRY, okay? That is really what you need to do. Really, think about this and reflect, all right? It's there. So what happened yesterday? Let's take a look. Oh my God, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. And look at this. Dear all, we do have a really winning formula here. We cannot predict, we cannot make the market do what we want, but we definitely can see this sort of thing. So yesterday I was asked, in fact, someone asked me yesterday, I won't quote his name, tell me, Cal, when the market OP and the pivot is actually, almost identical, right? What does it mean? Does it mean a stack? Yes, it's a stack. Then is this stack very powerful? Yes, it's so powerful because it used the opening price, in my opinion, is a big boy price. Pivot is something I told you guys is a very powerful U-turn indication. So when these two come together, right, it's like, the two become one. And that is how powerful is this. Look at it. The CCRY itself, almost every CCRY would have give you guys the profit. Look at it. It's not because the Dow Jones is up, we talk about this. It's always the same. We have never changed our words. We never mince our words. I mean, saying that repeatedly over and over again. True, the market was basically wavering throughout the whole day, but still, end of the day, if you just follow the simple guidance of this, and also very importantly, if you use the X factor, the X, the X theory, right? And you traded this, let me show you now live. If you actually enter long, your stop loss is here, your entry price is here. So this is your X. So did the market go up 1X? Yes, indeed, it happened. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, your entry price is here, your stop loss is here. For too near, you put it far away. This is your X. And you look at it, this is your X. The market actually gave it to you. Now, if you miss this again, there's one more entry here. This is a stop loss, okay? This is your X. Okay, sorry, this is your X. And the thing is this, the market really goes up and give you the X and give it there perfectly. Then after that, if you miss it again, you enter the price here, your stop loss is here, this is your X, and the market went up, give you X. See that, guys? You really can. Every dollar you put it in itself, you follow the rules, you can actually make money 4 times yesterday, or at least 3 times. So that is why today I'll spend more time with you on MAO. Today you remember this. There will be one more time in the future when this thing happen again. You guys must know exactly what to do, okay? This is why I want you guys to know this. Our pivot is really incredible. OP, we cannot dictate that. That's come from the boys. But the pivot is something we can use it. And you can see this really incredible, phenomenal. All right. So clear, right? That's good. Okay. Incredible. Really incredible. I mean, seriously, if you tell me that this is not incredible, oh my God, I mean, probably you're in the wrong side of the world. Okay. All right. So, well, that really happened. Okay. All right. That really happened. So that is something that you take note of that. Okay. And of course, I believe this is a BNB. This is a BNB, and it's a BNB, then CCRY is even more powerful, right? Not too sure this is BMT. Can someone help me to verify this on a side note? Is this a BNB? Then come with a CCRY. If it's it, let me know, all right? If it's going to be even better. If it's a BNB that comes inside a color change on the pivot, wow, that is the ultimate, okay? I repeat myself again. If you see a BNB combined with a color change on pivot, wow, that will be power, right? This is going to be a very powerful signal. BNB plus color change plus and a pivot. Whew, that will be the best. Okay. All right. Thank you guys for all the love. Okay, guys, I'm gonna take this down and make sure that you guys remember this. Okay. All right. All right. So can anyone tell me, is it a BNB? Not too sure. I cannot verify this. But anyway, if you happen to see that next time, do watch out for that. It's gonna be very good. Okay, so that is the Dow. Okay, so now we finish on Dow sharing. They thought about gold. Gold is also equally good. Okay, let's look at the market right now. Okay, Hang Seng has just pierced past KTR +1, so it looks positive once again. Looks good to go. That means China 50 recovers. Okay, China 50 has just recovered a bit. Now fighting is live at the opening price, so still okay. But then again, my overall pitch is this: with the Dow Jones up by 300 points, I don't really like the way China 50 is going. So I'm going to just reserve myself and wait for a while first, okay? All right, let's look at the, okay, not BNB. So same low. Oh, same low. Same low is not BNB. Okay, wasted. Okay, thank you guys, Carl, Cynthia, Philip. Thank you so much for verifying for me. Okay, so now we are looking at the Dow Jones. Look at the MLP. Look at it. Oh my God, look at it. Look at the MLP. Yesterday, the low was 34,177. The MLP I mentioned was 34,170. So the market really missed MLP, but it was there. That was why the Dow go all the way up. That's the first reason. And of course, as I mentioned, okay, that the market is still bullish. So that's why now I look at the MA30 now. It's being stretched again because now the price shoot up, right? So the distance will get wider again. MLP for today for the Dow Jones, let's take a look here, somewhere here, okay? The Dow Jones MLP for today is somewhere there, okay? I didn't draw to scale, guys. You need to do your own mathematics, okay? So basically, this is the MLP for today, roughly about 34,380 level. So as long as the market stays above MLP, safe and sound, positive upside, that's what I'm seeing right now, okay? Okay, so that is the Dow Jones. Okay. Now, the thing is this, I'd like to express my bit of concern is that, right, the Dow Jones yesterday closed at a high and it was closing really at the day high of the day. Now, usually when market close at the day high, we do see a follow through buy up on the bull market. Okay, the thing is this, what cannot happen is that the market closed negative. Okay, so today the Dow must stay above opening price to be very positive. Okay, so this one, take note of that. On the long haul now, you can see the Dow Jones is still moving up very strongly. All right, very, very strongly at the market right now. So as long as the market is staying, way above the channel, there's no reason why for you to sell. The only thing that's, again, not very comfortable, as I said once again many times before, is this one here, is that the RSI indicator is more of a divergence downwards versus the Dow going up. So again, this is something to watch out for, but RSI is nearing to the 70 level. So usually at 70 point, usually people get a bit jittery, okay? Now, weekly chart looks powerful. Look at it, the way it stabilized above the trend line that I draw yesterday, and now it's there. So likely it's going to be a strong closing for the week. All right, strong closing for the week. So let us see what will happen next week. Okay, let's look at the Dow Jones now. Okay, Hang Seng is still there. Okay, now Hang Seng today, the opening price is between the two pivots, pivot 1 and pivot 2. Okay, so but because the KSI is green in color, so Dow Jones, my God, the Dow Jones is green in color. The opening price is between the two pivot, so which means that as long as the market stays above OP, CCRY, you'll be buying at least to KTR plus 1. That is the first thing we know, right? Second thing is that if the market do pull back to KTR minus 1 to KTR minus 3, look out for CCRY also. Okay. Now, only if the market break below P2, then maybe you can see some selling. But because the KSI is green in color, even as selling, I would suspect that there'll be some buying again at the KTR's level. So again, this is what you need to prepare yourself. Don't get too into this and make sure that you trade according to plan. Okay. All right. That is very, very important. Okay. 1 minute. Just give me a short moment. I need to just answer my wife for a while. Sorry, yeah. Okay, done. Okay, so that is what I'm seeing for the Dow Jones for today. So likely there should be further upside. Dow Jones today, the 15-minute chart, let's take a look. Well, okay, so we can see that the Dow Jones, the upside potential will be about 34,672. So which means that if the Dow Jones go up, right, the target for KTR plus 1 today is 34,672. Okay, so that will be the level to watch out for the Dow Jones at KTR plus 1. Okay. Let's look at the Nasdaq. Now, the Nasdaq did a strong recovery yesterday, misses the 5% by a fair bit. Okay, I was actually waiting here to go long, but it didn't. So in fact, it came down and went up. Okay, so wasted. And when it crossed the MLP, I know that it's going to go up again. So that was what happened on MLP note. And now what is the Nasdaq doing? Okay, but still, the MLP for today is somewhere around here. That's about 13,550 range. But the market is still below the MA30. Can you see that? It's still below MA30, so I'm not that comfortable. Now, the thing is this, if you look at in terms of this movement right down, okay, the right down movement, the Nasdaq really had to prove its worthiness to go much higher, okay? If not itself, right, if the market do pull back below the MLP, I still suspect that you'll still come back to this point here at the 5% mark. Now, overall today, they're going to have the NFP data. And if the NFP data is good and that causes the inflationary data to go up a little bit, like example, the dollar goes up, or because of the yields goes up, then of course this will affect the Nasdaq. But yesterday you saw the yields went down, you saw the dollar went down, so that's why the Nasdaq went up. Okay, so you can see that this is how the market is being manipulated right now to achieve what they want to see in the market. Okay. All right, so let's look at the Nasdaq for today. Well, Nasdaq today is more positive, but there's a problem. Now, today, Nasdaq opening price is actually above pivot 1, so it's actually pretty positive. But the only negative part is that the KSI is red. I repeat, the KSI is red, not green. Although it's currently showing green, but we do not use the current level now, current KSI now. We use the one yesterday. So which means that, right, today Nasdaq can buy. But when you see KTR +1 to +3, do take profit along the way. Do take profit along the way. Now, of course, another thing is that the Nasdaq is closed at CCRY. So by logic, today is a buy on the Nasdaq. Today is a buy on the Nasdaq. Now, upside potential will be here. That's a KCB level at 13,799 level. So now we are about quite far away, about 130 points. Is possible? Well, it is possible. So watch out for this. All right, if the market fail and go down below P1. Now, if the Nasdaq go below P1, it's going to be scary because why? That means that a lot of buy has been, taken out. So if the market goes below 13,536, there is a possibility of some serious selling. So watch out for this number for today for the pivot one for the Nasdaq. Okay, watch out for that. Okay, S&P 500. Now, S&P 500 yesterday did not hit new all-time high because the Nasdaq was pulling it down. But you can see the way it hit the MA30 and rebounded. That was so cool, right? Look at it. It touches the MA30 and rebounded strongly. Now, this is really incredible stuff, okay? That is why, traders, you must watch MA30 very closely. Now, for today, the MLP for S&P is about 41.85. The MA30 has been upgraded to about 41.65. So as long as the market stays above 41.85, the S&P 500 will still be trading higher. That's something to note. All right, the MA200 is very far away, very far away. Now this one, I want to show you something, guys. Watch the screen again. Now watch this. Now take a look, okay? Now I'm not implying anything, but if you notice this, okay, we are now at probably the furthest divergence between the two moving average. Now, that means that look at this point here, right? This point to here with about 32 points. Can you see that on the screen? 32 points. That means that from the MA200 to the MA30, all right, we're talking about 32 points. And after that, usually when it's at 32 points, that type of distance, the market pulls back a little bit, okay? So after that itself, right, there's one more movement somewhere around here, I think so. It's about 27 points. And here itself will be about 28 points. Okay. Now, where are we now? Wow, we are very far away. We are like 31 points to 32 points. So something that the same thing at level I told you, right? Over here, when we were like 32 points, yeah, the market pulls back. So what I suspect is this, we are actually very far away. In fact, if it's even further away, because you look carefully, the market is above the MA30, right? So what I suspect is that now the distance between them is about 32 points. You can actually do a computation on your own. So I'm not that comfortable to go too much heavy long into here right now. So 32 points. So that's 32 points of the S&P. All right. 32 points. No, it's more than that. Sorry, I think that's the wrong one. Okay, this one was between the range. Sorry, that was wrong in terms of units. All right. So basically, this is a very big range here. The difference between them right now is about, let me take a look, 165, 320, sorry, that should be the number. Yeah. Okay, so that is quite a distance, all right? So again, this is a little bit feverish right now in terms of MA30 and MA200. So traders, just put your SWL, okay? I'm gonna write it down again, okay? Put, okay? All right, put SWL, really. You don't want to be caught suddenly out of nowhere. You don't want to be caught. To buy is correct. To put SWL is a must. All right, this is very, very important. I'm going to key right now, okay? To long is correct, but put. Okay, I put it there. To long is correct, but put SWL is a must, okay? Really, okay? It's very pointless for you to leave all the money on the table and then turn to nothing. That will be very, very sad, correct? So please make sure that is very, very important, okay? All right, look at the S&P right now. Let's take a look at S&P for the day chart. Oops, good, pretty good. S&P KSI is green in color, so it's positive sign. That's good. and the market today is above the opening price and above pivot 1. So again, it's positive. So likely there's a possibility that the S&P may hit all-time high. All right, so that's why I say long is correct, but put SWL. Okay, so that is what I need you guys to do that for. Okay, for today, very, very important. Okay, all right, so I covered the S&P. Let's look at Hang Seng once again. Hang Seng, sorry. Okay, Hang Seng is very positive right now. Hang Seng is moving up very nicely. Now, Hang Seng and Nasdaq, as I told you before, it move hand in hand. So as long as the Nasdaq goes higher, the Hang Seng will also follow through. Okay, I will tell you this, right? Hang Seng is going up. And China A50, let's take a look right now. Okay, wow, China A50 recovered, so I'm wrong, okay? So China A50 has recovered, so okay, that added in the spice for the Hong Kong market. So I'm wrong at the moment right now, okay? But of course, now it's again testing the MA30 once again. Now we saw yesterday it tested MA30, initially went through it, right, as if it's going to go all the way up. But in the second half of the session, the market sell off. So will this happen again? I don't know. Let's watch it, okay? So as long as the China A50 is going up, Hang Seng, and if Nasdaq is going up, right, Hang Seng should be positive. Okay, let's look at DAX. Well, yesterday DAX continued. Well, DAX yesterday went up, okay? All right, the MLP, okay, how long the thing went this way? Oh, that was the day before. Okay, never mind. Yesterday, MLP was somewhere here. The DAX didn't go down MLP and rebounded strongly already. But the more important thing is that it went past the MA30, and that's why the DAX went higher. So for today, DAX will likely be trading this point. Let me just give you the number now, Uncle Arun. All right, DAX should be trading about 15,311 today. Yesterday closed at 15,265. So I suspect that today we should see that the the next to hit at least 15,311 today, minimally. All right, I say minimally. It can go even higher. Okay, so that is the level to watch out for DAX today. Okay, that will be that. Okay, that's done for the DAX. Now we go to our gold. Okay, gold. Oops. All right, look at gold. Wow, the entire day gold was really, really not moving. I know some of you got a bit jitter. You're like not very comfortable with this. Some of you like say, hey, Cal, your CCRY on the day chart didn't really perform as it should be. And then after that, some of them cut loss in between and stuff like that. That's why yesterday, when I asked how many people traded gold and make money, right, the number of response was pretty low. So let me ask you now, there's 88 of you guys. How many of you made money from gold yesterday on the long side? Please key the word gold, G-O-L-D. If you made money on the long side on gold yesterday, please key the word G-O-L-D, gold, right? Okay, let me see your answers. How many of you actually make money from the gold on the long side yesterday? Okay, Arun, congratulations. Anthony, great. Cynthia, definitely. How about the rest? How many of you made money from gold? Chongming, great. Weemin, oh, good, very good. All right, good, good, good. How many more people made money from gold yesterday? All right, Peter. Oh, good, Peter. Okay, excellent. Well job. Well done, Peter. That's all? Is that all? Okay, so apparently that is all, is it? Okay. Hi, Judy. Good to see you online. Okay, let's go through gold. Now, gold gained as subdued US dollar bonds yield lift appeal. So you see that? The US dollar came off. The yields came off. That's why the gold went up. So that is what's happening right now. Okay, or Colin with the waist. Okay, and now gold is at multi-week high. Okay, multi-week high. Okay, all right. So what happened on gold yesterday? Let's recap and see anything you pick up from there. Now, first of all, KSI is green in color, no blue bar. I already said that. That's a very bullish signal. Yes, indeed, the last few days, the gold really, really G's us off. All right, I know that. I know the pain. I understand that. I'm doing 3G every other day. So I know that, losses was been made and stuff like that. But again, you have to follow rules. So again, what happened? Now, yesterday, the opening price, like the Dow, also opened near the pivot, as if that is communicated. Yesterday, the opening price for gold was 1786 and the pivot one was 1787. So what happened? As long as the market stays above OP, as long as market stay above OP, above pivot 1, what should we do? Okay, guys, above OP, above pivot 1. And if it's BMB, what should we do, guys? Tell me. I mean, the thing is this. I mean, what is said is that, we really know what to do, and end of the day, we still don't do it. That will be a real slap in the face, really a big slap in the face. So yesterday, I think I said this in the Gold group chat. I've been punctuating, say, guys, gold is going up, gold is up, gold is there, CCRY. In the 3G group, I also mentioned that gold is a buy and stuff like that. Yesterday, we have one of the biggest gain for gold. All right, we could have made even more if we stay on a little bit more, but it's okay as long as we make money. All right, $700, not bad for one trading day. All right, it's a buy, right? Indeed, correct and not. There's nothing to do. But of course, the market was not easy. But if you follow the rules, you will see the point there. Now, everybody take a look at the chart right now. Okay, look at it. Above OP, above OP, above pivot 1, CCRY. 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 Above OP, above pivot 1, CCRY, and so forth. All right, so let's just go through this one by one. Okay, quick one. First one, make money. Okay, cool. Second one, make money. Good. Third one, not really, because the market came off. Stop loss slightly administrated, so nope. Second one, nope, lost money, likely. But after that, make money. And this one, make big money. So guys, that is what you need to do, okay? But if you look carefully, right, look at it, the low actually got higher, right? Especially these two and this two. Can you see that? These two, the low got higher. That's why when the second trade, which is here, and the second trade, which is here, actually went higher. So one thing for you guys to take note of this. Let me do this again, once again. Everybody pay attention to details. This is going to be very, very helpful. Take a look, okay? Now, look at A, B, C, D, E, F. All right, do you notice that when you buy B, you notice that A low, all right, is higher than B cycle low, right? So B cycle low is higher than A cycle low. So that's why B went up, okay? Now C, by theory, the cycle low is higher than B. By right, it should go higher, but it failed. So something is wrong. D, the entry price is there, but the cycle low itself, right, it's higher, but it failed. So these two basically got hit. All right, no cons about it. Now E itself, right, you notice this, E entry price is there, but the cycle low is lower. So E itself, right, it's not the best. But F, which is this here, the cycle low is higher than the cycle low on E. Hence, therefore, you should really consider doing that. And of course, you may say, Cal, the question is this. When you do that itself, right, if you look carefully on the chart, the buy, if I were to buy, I'll administrate the buy, my goodness, the buy is actually here. That is so high and so ridiculous, right? How I know the price will go higher? Well, again, I say this many times before. All right, most of the time, if there's going to be a big movement bar, especially if the KSI is green in color intraday and also the day chart, the chance of the market going higher is possible. I'll repeat myself one more time. It's going to be a big movement bar on a buy side example, and if the day chart KSI is green and also intraday is also green, chances that there will be follow-through buying, and this is what exactly happened by the end of the day. So that is the reason why I will tell you guys that this is the point to buy into the market. Okay, so that is what really happened, and if those who made money in gold, congratulations to all of you. Well done, guys. Well done. Okay, so they're done on the gold. Let's look at the market once again. Okay, so let's look at the China 50. Well, China 50 is still there. Okay, so it looks like it's some resistance at the MA30, but we just wait for a while to see more. Hang Seng has came off a bit from now. So I'll touch KTR +2, no wonder. Okay, and came off. What an incredible system we have there. Perfect, man. Okay, let's look at gold now. Okay, gold for today. Sorry, I need to do the conventional first. Wow, look at it. Wow, look at it. Ooh. Gold conventional chart has broke above the MA200. That's very, very positive, okay? But because it just broke right now. Today is critical. Today, the market must hold 1811. I repeat today, gold has to hold 1811. Very, very important, 1811. As long gold holds above 1811, you are good to long. Okay, more upside to go. Now, yesterday, look at MLP. Oh my goodness, look at it. This was the day before MLP, right? And look at the low. The low touches MLP and rebound. M Trader, if you're around, did you buy gold at MLP yesterday? If you yes, can you send me a screenshot? Okay, thanks. All right, look at it. Oh my God, look at it. Look at the way yesterday the gold touches MLP and rebounded. Oh gosh, what a waste. Okay, anyway, today MLP was achieved already. Today MLP was somewhere around here. Somewhere around here. All right, let's go a bit precise a little bit. Okay. Yes, Anthony, yes, yeah. Yesterday P2, is it? Also 111, is it? Let's check again. Okay, hold on. Yesterday go. Oh, today's one. Oh, okay. I'll come to that later. Okay, 1811. Okay, very, very important level for today. Okay. All right, so MLP for today, all right, the opening 86, closing price 14, so 14 plus 86, 14, 28, 28 to 14, yeah, around there, 1801, yeah, around there. Okay, so this is the thing. So what will happen, guys? What will happen? If gold stays above OP today, gold will go to the 38.2, and the number will be 1828. 1828, okay? 1828, okay? So I'm going to repeat myself. If the gold stays above OP today, gold has a probability to go to 1828, okay? Gold must stay above 1811. If gold stays above 1811, gold will go up. Now, if gold really cannot stay above 1811, the MLP for today is about 1801. That means if the market pulls back from 1811, gold will come back down to 1801. So three numbers for all of you: 1811, 1828, 1801. Okay, three numbers for you. All right. So hopefully you guys will maximize it and make lots of money today. All right, Judy, especially today's a birthday. Today, all in. No lah, all in focus, okay, and watch the market, okay. Three numbers, all for you, right? Anyone going to write the numbers for me? Three big numbers for all of you, okay. So watch out for the numbers. This is going to be incredible, all right. So already, I'm just a screenshot here myself. Now, sometimes in MAO, I also forget what I say. All right, thank you, Cynthia. I know our sister Cynthia will always be there to support us. Okay, thank you. All right, so gold trading, and look at the gold weekly chart. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so that means that really, okay. So gold today looks very, very good unless something incredibly stupid happen that causes gold to crash. Okay, if not, it's all right. The weekly chart shows that gold should be mounting up higher in the near term. Okay, so guys, congratulations. Okay, enjoy this ride. If you missed this ride, well, wait for next pullback and remember to buy. Okay, that is the only thing I can tell you. Right? Silver, wow, look at it. Silver hit 27.04, the level I mentioned. Right? Remember, I told you guys, silver. If gold go up, silver will hit $27.40. And look at it, perfecto. Look at it, the way it touches it perfectly. Right? If you guys remember that I mentioned that silver will hit $27.40. Please key the word spot on once again if you remember that yesterday. I draw the line and I tell you guys that silver will hit 27.40 if we find base, especially at this point here yesterday. Remember? Because that was the MLP for silver yesterday at $26.45. And where they get this 27.40 from, I get from the chocolate bar here. See that? So you see, everything is really learned and taught and shared with you. Okay, guys, really, it really happens. Okay, so that is whereby you need to do some time, you need to do some charting, and then need to tell yourself, okay, if go up, what should I do? If go down, what should I do? So that is the right way to do charting. Okay, go guys, right. Mama probably a bit sian. Okay, all right, Anna. Okay, anyway, $27.40. That is the silver price for today. All right, watch out for that. Okay, that will become a KCB right now. So what's going to happen? What's going to happen? Okay, so now if silver really goes up with gold prices, silver has the chance and probability to go to the next KCB level, and that's $27.92. Okay, that's the next level that you go. But of course, it has to cross $27.40 first. That will be the first thing to watch out for. Okay, now MLP today upgraded to here, about $26.87. Okay, so there's a 3 levels to watch out for. So as long if gold go past the 20, go up to 1827, right? Or 1828. All right, 1828, yeah. Then of course we can see silver trading higher. Okay. Okay, Kelsa and Anna. Did Mama buy? No, the son bought some gold on the future side, but Mama didn't buy gold because like I told her to buy it cheaper, so I'm gonna get scolding from her later on. Okay, sorry, I really didn't. I mean, I wanted to buy gold around here. That's why I told you guys to buy gold around here, but it didn't come down. Okay lah, wait for a while lah. You know, no hurry. Okay, no hurry. Investment, no hurry. All right, anything is there? Maybe another pullback. Maybe if another pullback, I'll buy. I'll call my mom to buy. Okay, so too bad. All right, really too bad. I didn't do it. Okay. Okay, let's look at gold for today day chart. Let's look at the gold day chart. Okay, wow, interesting. Okay, gold day chart. We have a lot of things to take note of for today. First of all, KSI is green in color, so the positiveness is there. The opening price is very near to pivot 2, which is the same thing that happened to Dow yesterday. So remember, above OP, above pivot 2, CCRY, okay? Watch out for that. But do note there's a lot of KCB here. Wow, there's a lot of KCB here, 1818, 1825, 2 times. So there's a lot of KCB around this area. So there will be some resistance later on as it climbs. So traders, watch out for that, okay? Now, of course, on the flip side, before we get too happy, if gold pulls below P2, then there'll be some selling. But again, because KSI is green, the downside will be limited to MLP, I think. I suspect that will happen, okay? So today, watch out for that. Today, please trade, because today the market is very near to the pivot 2. Watch it carefully. But of course, today is NFP. I suspect the market will be very slow throughout the day until NFP, all right? So there's something that you have to take note of that. Okay, all right, so that is the goal for today. Silver covered, and last one will be commodity crude oil. Well, crude oil is something that stock I don't like. Now, this is something that I want to inform you guys. Now, yesterday the dollar came off, so logically commodity prices all went up. But I don't see why the crude oil actually came down. So that is not a good sign. And I say before to you, right? Crude oil is actually a very important factor for the U.S. equity market. You can see you put crude chart and Dow chart side by side, you will actually see in general perspective, right? When the crude oil price goes up, Dow Jones will always go up. So the thing is, the last 2 days, we can see the crude oil price coming down. So is it because someone is actually trying to manipulate the market, making sure that the inflation is staying down? That is a possibility. So that is why it's happening. So anyway, the crude oil price come down is not a very good thing. It's not a good sign that the demand in the market for for these commodities. Hence, therefore, right, is the economic recovery real? So that's another reason to watch out for. But of course, if this is going to be artificially brought down, then obviously if the price of crude oil goes up, then I can tell you up front, the crude oil can go all the way, write it down somewhere, crude oil can go all the way to $66.89. Right, that means that now crude oil is trading at $64. Okay, crude oil is now at $64.70 right now. If crude oil can go up, then the target is $66.89. Okay, $66.89. Kelsa, no, you heard me before. I'm not going to mince my word. Okay, remember I told you guys that logically, gold will go up with equity market. So you can see it's really happening. But of course, that means that on a flip note, if equity market do pull back, right, it may actually cause the gold to come back down also. So if that really happen, if gold don't come down, then yes, gold is going to go off through the roof. But if the equity market comes down, then the gold may also follow through. So that by that time itself, right, you should be looking to buy already. Yeah, I know by then many people don't dare to buy again, but that is always the right time to buy. Okay, got the idea now? Okay, yeah. So that is crude oil for down. Okay, done with crude oil. I'm done for down. Okay, so we're going to end here for MAO part 1. We're going to MAO part 2. So MAO part 2 is alternate market views. Today, MAO part 2 is a bit longer than usual. So if you want to hear this, it takes about 20 minutes from now. All right, if you cannot make it, you should replay. Okay, all right. Sorry for starting late today. We should have finished it earlier, but apology for that. Okay, I'll come back in 10 seconds time. We are ready to go. We will stay. We'll continue. All right. Thank you, Pius. Yes, sorry. Okay, 10, 6, 4, 2, 1. Okay, right. Welcome back, guys, for MAO part 2. Okay, now some people love MAO part 2 because it's like, wow, Cal, where you get this information from yourself? You know, this information is not in anywhere. We Google, we don't find this. Even we have it, it's not updated. Then where you get it from? Obviously, it's like you get from the source. All right, I cannot mention the source, but I think you guys should know where it came from. So this thing is that they actually have a lot of articles and they have a lot of brilliant charts. But obviously, you cannot pick everything because they are all biased to the sell side. So I had to pick the one that really make more sense. Okay, those a bit more biased, I will not use it. So actually, it takes a lot of effort to sieve off all the better ones for you guys. Okay, but still today, I have something very important to tell you, and especially last 2 slides is going to be very critical. All right, very critical. So let's begin. All right, so this is actually a very, very cute video that I want to show you about what Steve Henry says whenever the market drops, right, what will happen? I like this. Watch this. Quick one only. Let's watch this. Look at it. Damn. Okay, it's meant to be a joke lah. Basically, trying to say that, right? Every time when the market comes down, right, it will rocket up higher. So this is what exactly happening right now in the current stock market, right? You can see, and of course, I mean, this is not from very reason. This is just someone else did it, but I like this quote: "Always buy the dip, you idiots." All right, but look at it. It's something that what Ferris is trying to say, implying, all right? Every time when the market goes down, it's the buying come in. So it's like, basically, don't you worry. You put yourself in the intraday chart, put the RSI in. Yeah, RSI, not KSI, RSI in. And whenever the price drop to 30, just look for turning point buy. Almost cannot go wrong. Now, there are always sometimes the market goes down more. But if you look at it now, do me a little favor. Take your chart, put RSI in, look at 15-minute chart or 30-minute chart. Every time when the market goes down, bang, the market comes in to buy. It's as if it's per program. So again, I say this once again, whether you are there since Alan Greenspan time, to Ben Bernanke, to Janet Yellen, to today Jerome Powell. Okay, if you look carefully, whenever they are doing this, there will be a period of time the market will just cannot come down. But there will be one moment when they turn and change their tune, or that will be terrible. So that is my point here. So I'll explain to you more in details with the Dow chart very, very shortly. Okay, now let me show you the Dow chart now, everybody. Take a look. Okay, as I promised you to show you something today. Okay, hold on. Okay, wait a minute. I need to change the chart. Okay. Okay, I'll remove the the MA first. So it'll be clearer. Okay, here we go. Okay, now why do I want to bring the chart to let you take a look here? Everybody take out a calculator if you can. Okay, now remember I told you guys about this long day tail, right? The one, the super dragonfly. All right, so everybody can do me a little favor. You take the high and the low of the day and tell me what's the range. Can you do that? Take the high and the low of the day, the dragonfly, you know, the long candle with the tail, everything. Take the high and the low, calculate the range of the day. All right. Yeah, calculate and let me know. Okay, I won't do. You do. Anyone have the answer ready? The high and the low. Yeah, get the range of it. Tell me what's the number. $383.9. Wow, you two are accurate, man. Must be some engineer. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. Now, what's the high of the day? The high of the day was 34,142. Okay. 34,142, right? So that was the high of the day here on this particular candle. All right. So now we added in the number 383 into the picture. So you take 34,142 plus 383. What number do you get? All right. $341.42 plus 383. All right. I'm just being lazy here. I can calculate this easily, but I'm just being lazy here. Can you tell me the answer? I know the last number is 5. Okay, anybody? What's the next number? Okay, getting a bit slow. Okay. Eileen, I think wrong number, right, Eileen? Okay, thank you guys. 34,525. Yay. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. So you get a number now. Okay. Now, why do I do this? Now, basically, right, we all know what happened on that day itself. But Dow was crashing off, right? It was down by almost 300 points. But surprisingly, they basically bottomed out and then went all the way up itself from that moment onwards, okay? And closed near the high. Now, usually we see this, we call it a reversal hammer candle. And of course, usually the impact will be double. So that's why I was quite confident to tell you that the Dow will cross 34,500. That was my reason. So the secret is out. Okay, that is one reason. Then why do I want you to calculate, right? Well, just a little friendly advice. Okay? Put a number there. 34,525. Okay, put it there. And, you know, here we go. Can you see it? Okay. Simple. As long as the Dow stays above 34,525, the Dow will still continue to go up. Okay, you heard me loud and clear. Now, if the Dow cannot stay above 34,525, there will be pullback. Okay, clear? Very simple, right? Okay, that is how I want to share this with you. Number is 34,525, the magic number. Okay, now, of course, you may say, Kel, then how much will we go? How much lower will we go? Now, I won't know about this, but I can know that based on my calculation, based on this particular formula, I suspect that, right, there will be a very important fight at this area. So prove it to you, everybody look at my screen right now, right? To prove it to you, if I would now change this to a 15-minute chart, okay, and I show it to you now, the 34,525 level, right? You will see a very interesting phenomenon. Can you see that? Can you see that? This is what happened yesterday. I'm going to put the period separator in. Here we go. You can see that the market basically seemed to know this number, which is that 34,525 level. Look at it. It's as if that the market understands this very well. So if later on, if the Dow Jones do come down to 34,525, I suspect that there will be another bounce around here and it may challenge to go up higher again. But if the market really goes below 34,525, then that means that there may be some profit taking, okay? So this is for today. Yeah, it's only applicable for today, okay? So that's why I'm giving you this free gift by staying on live right now, okay? Cool? Like this gift? Okay, so let's see whether what happened by today, and we'll cover this on Monday morning. Okay, so that's the first gift for you, all right? So you can see that, right? Okay, what happened is that the last 1 hour, the market just went crazy, all right? Just keep on buying everything on earth, they just buy, all right? It's as if that there's some panic buy and it's really someone want the market close at higher. Now, let me explain this to you about chart trading. Okay, this is extra information. Let me explain this to you, okay? Now, when the market is going down, and if the boys are buying, okay, this is what they do, and the market is coming down, they are the one who push the market downwards, and they are the one at the same time accumulating at the bottom on the way down. Then after that, there'll be a period of sideways. It's because they are trying to just make it seem that there's some sideways consolidation. Then after that, it's right when they are ready, they accumulated lots of stuff. They'll start to push. Yes, they will be the same people that push the market at the same time. But what's happening is that, right, they will place the sell order here already. Now, let me explain this to you. I repeat myself. That means that before they have accumulated, they are the one who push the market down in a bull market. Then after that, while they're pushing it down, the other hand of them will be buying. Can you understand? Then there'll be a consolidation period. They will do it on purpose. Then after that, right, they will be the same people going to push the market up. Yes, they are the same people to push the market up. Market don't go up, go down by its own. There's no such thing as valuation. Like your company do well, you have this stock price, this bullshit. The thing is this, anything in the world is all pushed up or down by the boys, okay? So now the trick comes in. The magic trick comes in is that before they push it up, right, they will put loads of sell order in the market. Loads of sell order in the market. Okay. So they'll put a lot of sell orders in the market. Now watch this magic trick, okay? Once they start to push, okay, short sellers who got caught, they had to cover back position. People who think the market will go even higher will chase after the position. So when they push it all the way up itself, right, what happened? The buyers will come in, the retailers will come in, the short sellers will come in, and the sell order here will be transacted towards these people. So which means that, right, there is a very good reason why they have to push a share on the market all the way up at the last hour to clear off short sellers, to bring in the buyers in, let the algo kick in to buy because they know the algos are there, and then the sell orders are there on the side. So which means that right now, right, they are actually pushing up so that the sell order can be met by the other side of the camp. And that is what I meant by the magic order. All right, so that is the reason why I can tell you this as experienced trader. When I see market push up in the last hour or so, right, usually they're doing this. So if they do this, that means the sell orders are in the market. The second thing will be, will there be any follow through buying? If there will be, the price will go higher. If not, it's all right. You have to be careful. Now you understand why I want you to put SWL for this reason. If you understand what I say, please key got it. Right, this is something that I only teach in PTP, but I don't mind sharing this with you a little bit. All right, if you understand what I'm trying to say here, please key the word got it. All right, I want to see how many of you, out of 70 of you now, how many of you have got what I just shared right here. All right, it's something that is not shown easily in the market. Not many trainers cover this, and also not many trainers actually know about this. All right, this little trick that the boys engage in. Okay, so if you think that you got it, you can key the word got it right now. That'll be cool. All right, so we see Anthony got it, Peter got it, Louis got it, Philip, Jerry, Richard, Hossein got it. Excellent. Kyle got it, Jasmine got it, Eddie got it. Hey, y'all must get it first before you all got it, okay? Okay, don't just peer pressure, okay? All right, now why do I want to say that? Okay, let me explain to you. I got my rational reason behind this. Okay, I don't just say things for the fun of it. Okay, cool. All right, so Jimmy also got it. Excellent. All right, now let me explain to you why. Now, if the market goes up in this way, where the Dow hit record high, Nasdaq recover, you know, the market overall, all of them closed near the high, right, yesterday, right? So obviously, we should expect the market to be up, right? But something itself got a bit interesting. Thanks, Kenneth. Got it. Can you see that? This is the most shorter stocks. The most shorter stocks are still down. They're still down as of yesterday. So something is not correct. That means that, right, while they're pushing up the stocks and the market up, right, usually the more shorter stock will also be covered up. But apparently, right, the more shorter stock continue to go down. That means that, right, even though the market is going up, right, they're still shorting the market. There is an intention to sell the market, or there's some selling in the market. That's the first thing to watch out. So think about this. If the market now is at a high level and these shorter stocks are actually down, so what will happen if the stock market pulls back? This counter will get hit, right? Which are the counters? Now, I don't know whether this one is the same one because the provider of this chart did not tell exactly which stock are they covering. So I went to Google around and I see this one compiled by the S&P Global Market Intelligence. So you can see that these are the stocks and majority of them are healthcare stuff. That means that, of course, the pandemic, they're looking at it will end soon, right, in USA. So that's why the healthcare stocks are being shorted right now. Apparently, this is what is happening right now. Now you understand why the vaccine counters are down. Earlier I mentioned, that is the thing here. All right, but of course, there's one market, one particular market that I'm actually also pretty concerned for, as you know. Yeah, I think you guessed it already, right? I haven't covered it today. Okay, what is that? Apparently, GB, that's the list itself, right? I don't know whether is this the correct list, so I'm not too sure. So I cannot verify. I tried to verify, I couldn't find it. So I don't know, is it Tesla? Okay, but Tesla, take a look. Tesla, okay, Tesla. See, Tesla yesterday came down all the way to $650, touching the 659 level I mentioned again. And after that, right, went all the way up again to 662. But the thing is this, the damage is still there, ongoing, and the KSI is red. So I suspect that, right, we'll see this. But of course, if you look at Tesla, the trend line I draw, remember the trend line that I draw for you guys? You see this? Up, 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 up. Yes, indeed. That's why yesterday Tesla really performed magic. One Tesla came down to 650. Tesla rebounded. Remember, I told you guys 650 will be a level that you can look for buying. And really, yesterday Tesla hit 649 and rebounded. Remember that? If you remember that, I said Tesla 650 is a good time to buy Tesla. If you remembered it, can you see? Give me a one more time. Got it again on Tesla. Remember, I say, right, 650 Tesla, there will be a bounce there because that is a trend line that have been there for some time already. Remember that? Okay, if you remember that, right, do you mind giving me a bit of, a little bit of, reward by saying that Cal got it spot on because you can see this is Tesla. Okay. Now, while we are actually talking about this Tesla, right, on the flip note, let me do for you something very important. Okay, now this is where I get a bit concerned already. Now, Tesla, you can see now is trying to do a triangular movement. You can see that, right? And of course, the Tesla also at the flips on the side, it basically got itself very well supported at all this powerful technical level, all right, which happened yesterday. So the thing is this, I'm going to give a quote right now on Tesla, okay? Tesla has to rebound from here because every time Tesla rebound from here, every time, okay? So that means that today, Nasdaq, there's a probability of Nasdaq going higher if they say Tesla go up, right? Innovation went down below 11, it went down to 111. So also means that if Tesla goes up, it will also be down there. Okay? So the question is this. The question is this. Will Tesla go up? All right. So if Tesla goes up, it will break the triangle. So Tesla will go up by quite a bit. Now, normally Tesla, if it goes up, right, let's take a look of it. The first round you go up, right, Tesla went up by $158. Wow, $158. A lot of money, huh? Then the other one is here. It rebounded. It went up by $170. Wow, okay. So the first wave, it went up by 158. The second wave was 180, okay? So it doesn't really match, but who knows, we may go higher, right? So will Tesla go up by $200? That means if you go up by $200, Tesla will be roughly about $862. Wow. Tesla hitting $862. That will be incredible, right? Okay, so that is one way to look at it on the upside. But if Tesla really failed, for some reason it failed, wow, Tesla, the next drop will be crazy. $558. Why do I say that? Because you notice this, there is a KCB level at 659 and 646. There are two KCB over there at 659 and 646. So if Tesla fail and goes down, then 558 will be the Tesla next price. So I'm going to give a quote right now. Either Tesla going to hit $862, or if not, Tesla is going to come down to $558. Okay. Now, if Tesla do come down to 558, oh my God, ARC Innovation will get hit very badly. Okay. So traders, watch out for Tesla. Okay. Tesla, the next 2 weeks will be very critical and it'll be very important for all the markets. Okay. Watch out for Tesla. All right. Yes, indeed, Lester. Because Biden don't allow the patent. Yes, indeed, that's why. So it's quite interesting actually that they did that. So that's why pharmaceutical counters was hit yesterday. But most of the reason is because that the market just believed that there is not a need for this apparently. All right, KSI is red in color. That's the reason why also I'm quite not very comfortable. Oh, well, am I still short in Tesla? Yes, indeed. All right, some of my friends are still short in Tesla. I told them say just buy back some, which they did at 650 yesterday, and then now they're watching the rest. And watching the rest closely. All right. So that is Tesla for you. Okay. So I hope that you guys have got an idea of how to look at Tesla. Okay. Now, this is another one from Goldman Sachs. This is a non-profitable tech stock index. Look at it. Apparently, it's all right. Those are not profiting are actually going down quite fast. And that is, again, not a very good sign. So this tells you that, something is very wrong in the equation because if the market is going up, or generally going up, why are these coming off? So this tells you that, somebody is liquidating those not so good counters and pushing into the better counter, very selective buying. And that means it's not in general moving up. So that is another reason why I'm very concerned on this. And look at it now. Look at the Nasdaq versus the IPOs and SPACs. The SPAC is the IPO is very bad. The IPO for this year is very bad. That means on the start of the year itself, which is here, the start of year was around here, and now the IPOs are now trading below. Now, IPO trading below is not a good sign. IPO trading below is not a good sign for the economy. It's actually a bad sign. And of course, the SPAC also trading down. So overall, it's all right. It shows that the selling is in the market. So someone is definitely selling. The hedge fund is selling or the retailers are selling. Well, I believe the hedge fund are doing that. So that means the reason why this market itself is definitely artificially brought up by somebody. And yesterday by closing at the high and last hour, again, inform us a lot of concern. And of course, this is the crazy part. This is the US, this is Citibank, US Macro Surprise Index. Of course, you'll be surprised if you don't know this. Well, I heard of this before and I'm happy to bump into this. Okay. So US Macro Surprise Index has slipped to the lowest level or weakest level since June last year in anticipation of today's non-farm payroll. So US, what is this surprise index? You can read it over here, is whether agents are optimistic or pessimistic of the real economy versus the actual data release. So which means that, the boys, they know that the data are not good at all. They know it, but no choice. The market is artificially brought up. So that is the reason why, this is what's happening. So again, I repeat myself, okay? The thing is this, the chart says buy, you stick to the long side. But remember this SWL, because apparently it's all right. The boys, what they are doing versus what the retail are doing or the Federal Reserve are doing is totally different. So you just have to be very, very careful. All right, last two slides already. Now take a look at yourself. This is the Euro Dollar September 2024 futures implied yield. Now, what is here is this, okay? Apparently, there is a possibility of taper starting earlier than not, all right? Because you can see that there are actually a lot of expectation to 2024 already. And in fact, they're looking at the rate hike to go up to as much as 5 times by 2024. So the current rate is here, but the market is really moving ahead of it. Then, of course, this is just only expectation, right? But more important is that now there's a burst in the euro-dollar options activity, showing that, there is a buy up on this point, okay? And the target month is August, okay? So this guy from Nomura Securities, Charlie, says that, ahead of tomorrow is today, much anticipated payroll print, there has been a dramatic increase in the euro-dollar whale position. Look at the whale position. Wow, look at it. So someone seemed to know something, and this is actually something to watch out for, all right? So traders, be very careful on this, all right? Watch the market. Something is not very correct. So please be very, very careful, okay? So that is my point here is that you have to watch the market. And for those who are involved in euro, you have to watch it even closer, okay? All right. So you can see that this is a bit tough to understand this, but in short, the open interest in the puts are actually outright buying 100K in advance. So basically, in short itself, right, the total strike is about 284,000. All right, it's very high, in fact, the highest for the last few months. So that is the reason why there is a chance of a reversal coming up soon. So traders, you just need to take note of that. There is something very wrong in the whole equation. So watch out for euro dollar, watch out for the US market. Just be careful, put your SWL in place, and definitely you will be able to protect yourself. All right, that will be all for today's MAO. Once again, Tong, thank you for holding on until now. All right, I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, there will be afternoon MAO to just look at the market. All right, I expect the market to be sideways, so go slow for today. Enjoy yourself. This is Kel signing off. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.